Hello, Ian Cole here for the Awesome Sports Store. McPherson has kindly agreed to do an interview for tonight, and he's here in our store taking a look over our goalie equipment for the upcoming season. So, first question right off the bat is, Marshall, how do you feel about getting drafted by the Vancouver Nightmare and handed a starter position? Well, Ian, it was a bit of a surprise. I did get contacted prior to the draft in regards to their wishes to draft me. They originally told me that they planned on taking me with the second round pick, and I never questioned which one it would be, the first or the second. Prasher, he mentioned to me later on that they were looking to get fishermen or Jason Hornet with their first pick, but felt that Fisherman wouldn't be there, and Hornet may be taken prior to their pick, which of course did happen. Apparently, over the last few weeks of the junior season, I impressed them with my improved attitude, and I played pretty well in the playoffs, and I think that they took notice from there, and it was kind of surprising. I was watching the draft, on the TV in the back. I just don't like crowds altogether, so I was kind of half watching and waiting, and I wanted to make a comment and congratulate all the juniors drafted into the SHL this year, and congrats to Danielle Hogan on being taken first overall. And I wish her well with the North Stars. It's a great opportunity to play with a great organization, and the biggest part of juniors is saying goodbye to everybody that you played with and played against. We're all on different teams now. A few of us did manage to get to play together in the end, but Witzel's on the Chiefs, and you take a look around. There's not a whole lot of players that I did play with before that I get to play with now. For example, Brandon Sawyer. He was a good player that I played against, and now he's a teammate. So I'm hoping that we can keep that net safe from many goals. Well, Marshall, there was a rumor coming from one of my sources that there's a rift in their locker room between you and Sawyer. As a matter of fact. Wow. I don't know what your source is, buddy, but you need to get rid of him. It's completely untrue. Him and I actually get along really well. We've chatted several times. He's content with taking a backup role for now, but I don't agree with that. He shouldn't have to do that because I've been handed the starter position. I see him growing into be a starting goalie, and in a couple of seasons, I honestly see either he or I leaving the Nightmares organization. There's only one net, and only one of us can be in it at a time. And I'm not trying to be arrogant or selfish. Hey, neither one of us is going to be content with sitting on the bench while the other plays. Like, as long as we're winning, we're happy. But you want to be in net there yourself. You want to be in the game. Nobody wants to sit and watch the game from the sidelines. So. I wish him the best of luck, and I look forward to the competition. Well, Marshall, up next, what are your comments on Michael Abdallah, the Brandon Blazers GM who, to put it bluntly, the GM that you stole the four-star cup from his grasp, basically? I'm not sure of his stance on the matter, but I can give you mine. He seems to be pretty good about it. I know he's probably, got a mix of emotions. He knows that goalies can steal games, and I think he's excited for the fact that I'm going to be playing with him in Vancouver. But the fact of the matter is, I did basically steal the cup out of his grasp. It was a very, very tight series, very tight game. It went, Game 7. It was tied. It went into overtime, and one bad bounce of the puck, and it could spell disaster. And we got Norris, who managed to put the puck in the net, and if he didn't do it then, if Fisher had have made that save, been lucky enough to do so, Fisher's a great player, and it was one of those shots that you didn't think would go in, but it somehow managed to beat the goalie. And I feel bad for Fisher. He pulled out all the stops, and he came up short. Honestly, if you want my opinion, I feel that Fishermen deserve to win, but that's strictly speaking on a off the record basis. I was proud to have won the cup. I was very happy, and I had a great time with the guys in the locker room afterwards, and the party on Friday where we went down. TGI Fridays, and partied, and we look forward to that all week. So, I'm really not sure what more to say. I hope there's no hard feelings between us, and basically have to realize it's just a game. If there is, if one of us had to win, one of us have to lose. And if the Nightmares are going to draft me, if the Firebirds had lost, then the situation would be reversed. And I'd say that I'd be disappointed that we lost, but Abdel is a great GM. He took the team. He took the team the regular season champions, and he did really, really well with them. And just through our good luck and his bad, the team's bad. Just one game, one goal. That's all that decided it. Well, Marshall, how do you feel about the Nightmare, and how do you think you would do with this team? Well, I see us rising up. I see us being top two in our division, maybe top two in the league if we do well enough. We can make it into the playoffs. Hopefully we get some good games and see how well we can do and see how far we can go. We have a good group of veterans and a nice influx of rookies, and I think this season or next at the latest you're going to see the Nightmares, previous former Ice Wolves. They're taking a turn and going for the win. This team suffered through having a very uncaring, aloof goalie last season who just did not give a sweet fuck about the team at all. And that's changed. I'm looking forward to being in net and hopefully stealing them some games or just winning them outright. Well, Marshall, Jack Crasher, how do you feel? Well, after hearing about his thoughts on the draft and changing things around, I might never know, but I hope he didn't leave the Firebirds because I caused problems. I really hope that I didn't. If he did, I want to apologize to him here and now for it, and I look forward to playing against him. He's a player that has carved out his own legend. Even his own cave. Well, I'm looking forward to it, and he's a guy that can bang people up, and I was humbled by the fact that he thought highly enough of me to take me in the second round, and the fact that he was quite pissed off when Jason Dew was taken before me because he thought that I wouldn't slip down to the spot where I was taken, and Marshall, pardon the interruption here, but how do you feel about where you were taken? What were the thoughts going through your mind? Oh, geez, Ian. Anxiousness, fear, fear. I was hoping that I would get taken by the Ice Wolf / Nightmare, and I was hoping another team wouldn't pick me up. Not that I wouldn't mind playing for another team, it's just that, these are the ones that contacted me, and they seemed the most interested in me, so that's all. No disrespect to anybody else. Well, Marshall, how's your training going? Well, usual, busting ass, 4 or 5 hours a day in the gym, hoping to increase my hand speed and working on my rebounds. That's a big thing. I let too many pucks out after initial. I got to work on covering them up and waiting for the face-off, basically, because, I can't save everything, and the more shots that are on me, more rebounds equals more goals against, and I really got to work on that, and that's what I plan on doing, and I look forward to the opening of the preseason and seeing how things go, seeing if we click as a team and see how many wins we can pile up before the end of the season, before we get into the playoffs. Marshall, that's all the time we have, so you have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Not a problem, Ian, anytime you need. Bye.